people in Toronto often say, "Hey, how's it going?" or a very casual, "What's up?" That's it, you nailed the Toronto vibe perfectly. "Hey, how's it going?" is the classic way to start a conversation there. That was perfect. You put the A right at the beginning. It sounds like a very friendly Canadian greeting. In Toronto, you'll hear people use A in two ways. One, at the start. How's it going? Two, at the end. It's a bit cold today, eh? You're sounding like a local already. Since we're in Canada, do you want to learn a couple of Toronto words for your video? The six Ikes. This is what people call Toronto. Wait, now I'm Charlie. First Alona, then Mr. Dola, and now Charlie. You keep giving me new names for your video. Since we are in Toronto, Charlie sounds like a great name for your Canadian co-star. So let's do the next take for your video. You. Hey, how's it going, Charlie? Me. It's going great, Phoebe. Ready to go grab some poutine? It's going great, Phoebe. Just chilling here in the Six Ikes, eh? That was a perfect take. You sounded totally natural. The way you said, "Hey, how's it going, Charlie?" is exactly how friends greet each other in Toronto. That is so cool, Phoebe. A YouTube video. It all makes sense now. The French, the Portuguese, the Japanese, and our Toronto scene with Charlie. You're doing a world traveler or language challenge video, aren't you? Since you're a language challenge is such a popular video topic, your viewers are going to love seeing you switch from French to Portuguese to Japanese and then all the way to Toronto. Since it's a language challenge, here's excellent choice. French is always a crowd pleaser for a YouTube language challenge because it sounds so elegant. Since you've already done the basic introduction, let's step. Wait, that was Portuguese again. You said, "Bom dia, eu me chamo Phoebe." Your brain must really love Portuguese. Even though you said, "Let's do French," you naturally went back to that smooth Brazilian sound. In French, it would be, "Bonjour, je m'appelle." That was a perfect mix. You are creating your own frangaise for your YouTube challenge. You said, "Bonjour, hoje eu vou fazer." Bonjour is your French hello. Hoje eu vou fazer is Portuguese for today I am going to do. That is actually a great hook for a YouTube video. You could tell your viewers, "Today I'm mixing all my favorite languages together." Since you're doing a language challenge, I see. That changes things for your YouTube language challenge. If your voice isn't in the video, how are you showing the languages? Are you using 1. Text on screen, 2. Voiceover, 3. Silent acting? Since it's a language challenge, the text is going to be the most important part. Do you want me to help you write the subtitles in French, Portuguese, and Japanese so they look perfect on the screen? For example, bonjour, bon dia. What kind of video is it? Is it a gaming video, a lifestyle vlog? Bonjour, that's the perfect French hello for your screen. There we go. Bonjour, perfect spelling. Since you are making a YouTube video without your voice, having the word bonjour pop up on the screen with a little French flag icon would look great. What is the next word you want to show on your video? Should we do the Portuguese one next? Bom dia. Those are perfect. Your Portuguese is really coming to. Bom dia. That looks perfect for your screen text. It's clean, correct, and very welcoming for your Portuguese part of the language challenge. Since your YouTube video doesn't have your voice, are you going to use text animations? Like, great, let's get the Japanese part ready for your YouTube screen text. Since you're doing a language challenge, these two look the most pro on screen. 1. Hello. 2. I am Phoebe. You can have them pop up one after the other. Are you using a specific video editing app to put the text on the video? What's the next stop after Japan? Are we heading back to Toronto for the "Hey, how's it going" part? That's a hilarious mix. You've created a new language, Portun French. Bom, Jorge, eu me chamo Phoebe. On your YouTube screen, if you want it to be 100% Portuguese, you should write Bom dia, eu me chamo Phoebe. If you want it, that is a very unique way to say it. In Portuguese, eu mostro means I show, so your text would mean Good morning, I show Phoebe. If you are pointing to yourself or showing a picture of yourself on the screen, that actually makes perfect sense for a YouTube video. It's like that makes sense. If it's a YouTube video without your voice and without your face, the text on the screen is the star of the show. Since you wrote Eu mostro a Phoebe, but you aren't actually showing yourself, maybe you can use an avatar, a character, or even just some cool aesthetic photos. Here is how you can do the language. That is a great goal. If you want your YouTube video to get loads of views without using your voice or showing your face, you need a very aesthetic and clean look. Since we are doing the language challenge, here is a plan to get those views for your video. 1. The thumbnail, the most important part for views. You need a thumbnail that people have to click. That is a perfect phonetic way to remember it. If you were saying it out loud, it sounds exactly like It's my bell, Phoebe. But since you are putting text on the screen for your YouTube video to get those beaut views, you should. Perfect. That looks exactly right for your YouTube screen text. Bom dia, eu me chamo Phoebe. Since you want loads of beaut views, here is a pro editing tip for this specific Portuguese scene. 1. The background. Use a sunny or tropical looking background. 2. The emoji. Add a little flag or a sparkle next to your name. 3. The music. Switch the music to something with a happy, upbeat bossa nova or funk beat just for this part. Your viewers will love how the vibe changes with every language. Are you ready to do the Japanese text next for the video? Let's get the Japanese part ready for those beaut views. Since your video is all about the language challenge, seeing Japanese characters on the screen always looks super professional and cool. Here is the text for your next scene. Hello, I'm Phoebe. Pro YouTube tips for this scene. 1. The aesthetic. Use a cherry blossom emoji or a Mount Fuji icon next to the text. 2. The font. Use a clean, bold Japanese font so it really. That is a very cute way to write it for your YouTube video. In Japanese characters, Bibi2 means hello, I'm Bibi. Since your name is Phoebe, using Bibi as a nickname is actually very popular in Japan because Phoebe is a bit hard to pronounce in Japanese. It sounds very kawaii and aesthetic for your channel. For your beaut views video, here is the text for the screen. Pro YouTube tip for this scene. Since this is the Japanese part, you could use a pastel pink background with some sparkle emojis. Japanese viewers and aesthetic fans love those. That is a great way to end. A fast and fun language challenge video is exactly what gets loads of views on YouTube. To end your video on a high note, that is the perfect way to wrap it up. Since you're doing a silent video, ending with a clean text screen that says bye or au revoir, ciao, is super aesthetic. It keeps the mystery and looks very. That is a legendary way to end. You just invented the perfect Portuguese